Hi everyone, in this video I will be showing you how to knit an infinity scarf using a round loom. For this project I will be using yarn in size super bulky. This roll is 220 yards and I did use almost all of it. I had a little bit left over. You will also need a round loom. Any size is okay as long as it has at least 17 pegs. You could also use a straight loom instead of a round loom. You're just going to be using one row of pegs. To make it a lot easier while you knit, you can use something like a ring or a small rubber band to mark the beginning and end pegs. We're going to count 17 pegs and mark them so that we don't lose our place. To start, make a slip knot with the yarn and place it on the first peg. You could hold onto the tail with one hand while you work. Then wrap the working yarn around the same peg again so that you have two loops on it. Then pull the bottom loop up and over the top. Moving on to the next one, wrap the yarn twice clockwise around the peg. And again, pull the bottom loop over the top. Continue to do this for every peg until you reach the last one. This will be our starting row. Now we're going to go back and E-wrap down the same row. So this time wrap the yarn counterclockwise towards you and only once as you move down the line. Make sure you skip the first peg and start wrapping on the second peg. Wrap all the way to the end, including the last peg. Now you could go back and pull all the bottom loops up and over the pegs as before. For the next row, again skip the first peg and start wrapping around the second peg. Then pull the loops over again. We're going to repeat the process going back and forth along the row until we get the length we want. Make sure you keep an even tension when wrapping the yarn and you're not pulling the yarn too tightly or the scarf will start to curl. Also, if you're using the same type of yarn I am using, be very gentle with it because if you pull on it too tightly, it might break. I stopped knitting when the scarf was about 65 inches long. You can make it shorter or longer if you prefer. I just stopped when I thought it was a good length in order for it to wrap around me twice. Next, we're going to join the two ends together to make it an infinity scarf. Fold the scarf in half, making sure it's straight and nothing is twisted. Then pull the end through the inside of the loom. If you spread out the edge, you will be able to see the starting loops. We're going to align these with the pegs we're using. If you're having trouble finding them, you could count the rows so that they match up. Then hook the matching loops right onto the pegs. Then cut the working yarn so that you have about a foot of it left and thread that through your yarn needle. On the first peg, thread the needle from the bottom up. You can start taking the loops off of the pegs once they're sewed, or you could keep them on until the whole thing is finished. The next peg, thread it from the top to the bottom, then you're going to keep alternating between the two until you reach the end. Once you are done, you could take the scarf off of the loom. With this yarn, you can really see where the edge is since it's two different colors. But if you're using just one solid colored yarn, then the edge should be more hidden. The only thing left for us to do is tie a knot with the end and then weave in the ends of the yarn. If you would like to see more tutorials like this one, please subscribe and share, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.